Hey man, wherever you want to start at,
Uh,
man. Wherever you want to start at.
Go ahead.
well, I agree with Bishop what he said a little bit ago. Joe John should have been gone yesterday. And if he's not left in Fort Worth today, I am going to question the higher ups uh, why he didn't make no adjustments. It seemed like Seth Luttrell was in his ear. He had an earpiece directed to Seth Luttrell.
Yep.
It's the same song and dance we've been seeing all year long, and I'm tired of it. I mean, I know this is Navy; it's just the Armed Forces game, but you got a 225-pound running back. You didn't line up under an I formation or a direct snap to get that 1 yard. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
drop passes all over the place. I got a question if both rooms on the offense don't know whether to scratch their watch or wind their butt, and they're not on the same page. So there was my take.
Well, I mean, hey, the same thing you saw, I saw, same thing I saw, Bishop saw. It was just an all around poor performance. We can sit here and say 56 scholarships. We can sit here and say 25 scholarships. It really don't matter. The way the game was called, BV is going to have to, Bob made that statement. Bob made a statement by firing Heupel. Some say it was a bad thing. Some say it was a bad, it was a bad thing. BV is going to have to fire somebody, and because this is making him look bad. I mean, yeah, 2 years, 6 and 7.
Mm-hmm.
He's been here going on his fourth year, and out of 4 years and everything. Well, next year will be his fourth year. He's had two 6 and 7 seasons. Two 6 and 7 seasons. He has yet
With
to
the
win a
top
bowl
quality
game.
recruit,
Well, this year was
with the
kind of
top quality recruiting.
this year was kind of depleted for the bowl game, so I really can't say that we still had enough in the tank to win the ball game. We still had enough. We still had enough to win the ball game. I just feel like a lot of people, man, don't understand that to be an OC, you really have to know what the hell you're doing.
Facts.
And I love that
Mm-hmm.
Arbuckle was over there in Hawkins' ear on the sideline. I mean, and he didn't have to be. He didn't have to because his 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 job starts tomorrow. His job starts tomorrow. Arbuckle's job starts tomorrow. I don't want nobody else calling me any damn thing but him. If any, and I just feel like Joe John
Yeah.
has to go. I mean, if Joe John stays, it's going to be a stain still on Oklahoma because everyone is still going to have the same taste in their mouth from this year. Do y'all guys think that, or do you guys
Mm-hmm.
feel that?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
No doubt. No doubt. Not only that is this.
And here's another one. Of
What's up?
Go.
What's up? What you
What's that?
have?
What you got?
Oh, thought Legend said something.
No, I thought you was saying
no,
something, Mike.
Bob
You said
Stoops.
there's another one.
No more Bob Stoops.
Well, I think this is what it is right now. He should not even make it back to Oklahoma with a job. I think he shouldn't be back on the bus
Yeah. Well.
because this is what it was. Fourth and one, two times, both damn
Yeah.
times you run counters. You need 1 yard. If you are in a pistol and you are trying to get 1 yard, you are 5 yards off the ball. Why are you
Yep.
do the damn Oklahoma push or Philly push or something? Why are you 5 yards off the ball and you need 1 yard? And then when you get stopped, you're 1 yard short. So you ran 4 yards and so you would have got the first down if you was under the ball. You would have
Yep.
got it.
Yep.
Yes, it's very concerning to me too that Mitchell didn't play. It's very concerning that he didn't play.
Um, I have some I have some mixed emotions because whether we won the game or not, that wasn't the point. The point is that we were wanting to yet let the young men that haven't been able to play it doesn't count against their red shirt to get a moment, but it just seems like I don't know, man. I was really looking forward to seeing some of those freshman linemen get a little run in this game, get some time in.
Hey,
And
I
maybe that's
say,
just wishful thinking. I don't know, Coach.
oh no, you good. What's up, Legend?
I say, I say this next season, put the red shirt on Hawk and give no more quarterback competitions.
Well, we don't know
Let Hawk.
because we gotta still let him compete because
Yeah, bro.
Joe John is not an OC, and I keep telling people that we gotta get that out of our mind of what we saw this year from Michael Hawkins. He has had. This is what I mean by OC, and I want y'all to just bear with me. I'm gonna try to break this down. If you have an OC that does not know how to manage, you always hear people say left of the numbers, right of the
Yep,
numbers, or
right in the numbers.
middle of the field.
Hmm.
If you don't have a quarterback coach that knows how to simplify plays to where it benefits the quarterback to put the
Facts.
ball on the left hash mark or the right hash mark or right of the numbers or left of the numbers, you got a bad OC.
Facts.
I have
Facts.
plays. I'm gonna break it down for me. I've had plays to where if I'm in the middle of the field, I know what I can run. I can run either left or right. Now, common knowledge, if you're on the left hash of the field, most teams, most teams go to the wide side of the field. That's why the defense pretty much cheats to that side. I'm the
Facts.
opposite. If I'm on the short side, I'm going to run to the short side. I'm not going
Facts.
to let you dictate where I run my plays. And Joe John ass ran right to the strength of the defense every time.
Every
Every
time.
time. So he does not have a clue how to call plays. So he's already got a stain on Michael Hawkins for next year that people are going to think, well, Michael Hawkins can't do it. He ain't had a damn good OC to do shit. I'm just gonna say it. I'm sorry. Joe John and Seth stained this boy all season long because they put him at a disadvantage all season long.
Yeah.
Why why are we still running damn jet sweeps? We're running
uh,
jet sweeps
mm,
all the way to the left side of the field and get 2 yards. You can stop and hit up the gut and you'll get 4 or 5 at least, but we try to go wide. Why? So I mean, hopefully when we get a new OC that comes in, it'll change all this. Uh I mean, we'll see. I mean, maybe you guys
yeah.
are right. Maybe you guys are right and everything, man. Uh I don't know, man. This game right here was embarrassing because Oklahoma was definitely uh Navy was definitely overmatched. Navy didn't have an answer for Oklahoma. If they would have kept their damn foot on the damn gas, you can't score
Now,
14 points in the first 8 minutes and then don't score again until the last 10 seconds of the damn ball game.
yeah, but we want to get cute. That's
Mm,
what it was. We were feeling ourselves. We were up 14 points. So okay, we're gonna go for it on 4th and 1, and we're gonna run a GT counter with our back 4 to 5 yards in the backfield.
you know what? Hey, did y'all see? Hey, did y'all see? And maybe I'm just seeing it. I just saw this. Did you see Arbuckle put his head down when Joe John called that damn on that 4th down when he had God, when he had
Yep.
they ran the counter with Xavier Robertson and he got stopped a yard and he turned his head and shook his head. That lets me know that's a real OC that saw a dumbass play be called and all he could do was shake his head.
I seen it.
That that's
Yeah,
what I mean. You got to take it for what it's worth. We've had 2 bad hires at OC this year, and it really, really put Oklahoma back a few years. It cost Oklahoma a few guys, but guys, like we always said before this game started, get your licks in now on Oklahoma. You better get your licks in now.
Gotta get it.
I just
Well,
think that
I'll
the
tell you, I'm
quarterback.
going to be honest.
What's up? What's up?
I'm going to be honest. You're going to be seeing me wave my pom poms. I want Materia in there next year. And
If he
until
wins it,
somebody proves,
legend, hey. But
Hey,
one thing that we
hmm
saw
hmm
when you the hurry up offense was killing Navy. Why the hell did we slow down? It was killing them. We got 14
Yeah.
balls real quick, and then we started huddling up. Oklahoma has never huddled up that many damn times, and I've never seen that many times. We huddle up almost every time. Now, sure, young quarterback, sure, only got 56 scholarship players, but come on, man, damn, run your offense.
Yeah.
I'm
And
sorry.
I don't know what's going on with
and
Franklin, but
Two
I,
straight drop passes.
bro, come on, keep your head in the game, man. I
Well,
mean,
T
it was
Boomer.
an easy 7 yards if he catches it. Easy.
Well, here's the thing, T Boomer. And me and Bishop talked about this. The reason why Brent went for two, he had no more confidence in his defense to stop them.
Got to be honest.
That's the
Yeah.
only time that you ever, if you get a touchdown with 8 seconds left in the ball game and a field goal to tie it up, you take your chances in overtime, unless you are the underdog. Unless you're the underdog and you feel
yep.
like we can't, we got to try to win this game now. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. I like the call. It's kind of moxie to me. It's kind of moxie because if he would have got it, boy, that damn Brent Brother got some balls on him. But when he didn't get it, that was a stupid call to do. So
Maybe I'm
that's
just too much in my feels right now, Coach. I'm just
that's what it is. We all are. Hey, look, I really don't care about this season. After not making a CFP and losing what we lost, and the way this season, you know what, Bishop, you said it good. That fire test.
Yeah.
This is the worst season I've ever seen for Oklahoma.
Yeah.
So many guys all the receivers being hurt. Two offensive coordinators got fired. Well, one got fired, and the other one can't call plays. Offensive line has been debuckled all season. This is the first time there's been so much going on. What happens before a great, great, great accomplishment and a great, great thing? A lot of bad stuff start to happen for a team.
Facts.
A lot of debacle, a lot of chaos, a lot of craziness. It's unfortunate that we have to go through it, but sometimes you got to go through that, man, in order to get out on the other side.
And just to share
I
you
agree with
guys,
that, Coach.
yeah, I'd agree with that, coach. But to piggyback off of that, now understand he has made a hire. I really feel that Arbuckle is that person that there's no ifs, ands, or buts. He knows how to run an offense. That's not
Oh,
there's no doubt there. So
hey,
now it's about putting the right components and the right pieces and getting the right 300 to go conquer this world. Because believe it or not, hey, no more excuses. The SEC, we see what it is, and we add to our schedule Michigan to what we already played this year.
yeah, Robert Butler. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I do not want to see Sawchuck ass no more running the ball.
Me, either. Me
You
either.
cannot tiptoe in the pocket and then try to. You got to hit it hard. You cannot walk up in the puck and, dude. Why do the running? I mean, you a running back want to hit a hole and be gone. You don't want to walk up in the hole and try to find a hole and then hit it. You're not big enough. Why do you walk up in the pocket trying to find a hole and then That is, oh my God, that burned my butt up today. That was the
Yeah.
one thing.
Neilio,
Oh God, what's up?
I need to shout out Neilio. He just sent a $10 super chat. Hey, Sooner Mike, just stopping by to say, hey, you my man. Thank you, Neilio.
Yeah, man. I'm trying to get down there. There's so much. I'm trying to get to everybody. Kimberly K. Hawkins sealed his fate as just needing to sit back and develop. There is no need to have a quarterback competition. He will improve over the next season, but not the quarterback one. Hey, like I said, as long as they're trying to compete, I can't fault that. I
Right.
mean, you still got to compete because we don't know what Michael Hawkins might look like with a real OC. We have no idea.
And if I can, and Miss Kimberly, I see where you're coming from, but let me give you a different perspective. If something should happen to Mateer, God forbid, is Michael Hawkins ready? If you have a quarterback competition, you
He'll
know
be
he
ready.
is.
Yeah. You can't we can't just give somebody the keys to the castle again. We done seen that movie.
Whew, I
Mm-hmm.
don't want that movie.
We done
Uh-uh.
seen that movie. We gave Jackson Arnold the keys to the castle, and look what happened. Now, Mateer is proven he has done it somewhere else at the college level. So that is one thing that's not the gray area that we're worrying about. He has done it. Now, he's done it against Mountain West competition. Let's see what he can do against the big boys. The first few games are gonna be cupcakes. I mean, his first game might be true game might be against Michigan. If Michigan is back to who Michigan used to be, we
Correct.
don't know. But
We don't know.
I know for a fact, if John Mateer wins the ball game, I mean wins the quarterback competition, Arbuckle is not gonna have no problem calling plays for the same quarterback he's had for 2 years. He's not gonna have a problem.
Nah.
We're gonna get probably Lincoln and Caleb 2.0, which I know that's a bad analogy. You know, I apologize, OU fans. We don't want to hear Lincoln name no more. But I'm pretty sure we would take Lincoln's play calling and points every game this season.
Especially OC. OC Lincoln, I'm good with. But
Yeah.
head coach, mm-mm.
Here's a good one, Purple. After living through high-powered offenses or shutdown defenses, I want the offense. Thank you. Look, I tell people the defense is fixed. Look, Navy had a total of 225 rushing yards, 95 yards on one play.
One play. Yep.
So if I do my math real quick, all right. If I do my math, they had one carry for 95 yards. Okay. But then they had 39 carries for 131 yards.
That's how you
39
break it down.
carries,
Yep. That's how you break it down.
131 yards.
Yep.
So when you break that down, man, you're only giving up what 2.9, 2 point, the same thing they've
Yeah.
always given up.
Facts.
I just feel like, man, that a lot of us are just so frustrated with the Joe John play calling that it messes up everything.
Yeah.
We complain about everything because of what Joe John has done, and he's just not a real OC. And I wish him the best, but I just feel like we need to go in a different direction.
What about DeMarco Murray? Do you think he still stays? Or
I
does
think
he need to
DeMarco
be gone?
stays. I think, well, like I told you guys, remember there was no real OC, so there was
Yeah.
nobody to keep everybody in check. Because think
But
about this.
mhm.
I guarantee you, Joe John was asking everybody for their input on what they think he should run, or what do you guys think? If you're not confident in your play calling abilities, you're going to ask other people what do they think, and then you're going to have
Yeah.
so many people with their voices in your head about what you should do, how you should do this, that it's just going to look kind of clustered.
And also we got Tory Blaylock that
Yeah.
came that's connected to him. But here's
Oh,
what I would say,
thank you, Stooner Cowboy.
Mike, is that we need to keep it he just like nobody gets a pass. Everybody's feet is to the fire. This is a make or break year coming up.
Sooner Cowboys, I'm giving you a super, super, super facts. We don't know how to exploit the weakness of a defense. I
Thank
was,
you.
Nope.
I
Nope.
Absolutely.
look, Mike. I don't know if me and Bishop was on the phone during the ball game, and I was like, "Hey, the flats, the flats, the flats, all day,
All
all
day.
day." You okay? Look, when Michael Hawkins, remember when he rolled to the left and then came back and hit Kearney on a hey, if you have a mobile quarterback and you send him in motion to the left, everyone's going to shift. That's why play action is so very vital to a mobile quarterback, because once he goes to this way and turns his back to the defense, they have to adjust and shift their bodies that way. But then when he comes back, you have that backside post coming, or that backside slant, or even that zig.
Yeah.
They can't stop that, or he gonna run. So it's just, guys, I'm gonna keep saying it. He just is not a good OC. He really isn't. He really isn't.
Yeah.
After going up 14-9, I thought this game would be a blowout. Boy, was I wrong. Hey, Jimmy, we were talking about that. Me and Bishop were. We were talking about, hey, we've seen this movie before.
You weren't the only one, Jimmy. Trust me. You weren't the
So,
only one.
yeah.
Because to be honest, Jimmy, I really thought that maybe, just maybe, they would keep on the same trajectory. But of course, no, we had to get cute. We had to go on 4th and 1, and we decided to do a GT counter, which we didn't need to do because they weren't stopping our run when we were running normal. But of course, I'm not the OC, and Joe John said he's the OC, so he gonna do a GT counter. Go figure.
Hey, Chuck, the defense gave up 21 points. That's not the offense, guys. Look, the first half, the first quarter, it was 14-0. You know how many total yards Navy had?
61,
58 total yards.
58. Yep.
Total yards in the first quarter. But when
Yep.
you up 14-0, why are you taking your foot off the pedal? Do the same stuff that you did to get 14 points. They can't stop it. We came out there and just went down and scored on what, 9 plays? The first drive.
Yeah.
Why are you changing what you're doing? They didn't make no adjustments.
It's against Joe John's religion to do anything like
I
that,
guess
Coach.
I guess it is, Mike, because they didn't do
Yeah.
nothing.
That's,
They stayed in a
that's right.
base defense the whole game. Their motto is, we're not giving you anything deep. That's why the flats are so important. When a team is playing cover 2 deep and they're not giving you anything deep, you kill them and you murder them on the flats.
And
So
then I know our defense. They were on their P's and Q's, but all it takes is one miss a gap assignment on that quarterback run. All he did is he did a hesitation because he knew they were going to flow with the play, and he just countered off of it. It's just an adjustment that we had to be prepared for.
hey, Kimberly K, I agree with that. But training off with someone else, a personal trainer, is different when you're training with the OC or the quarterback's coach that's going to be running the playbook and plays that you run. I get it. I think nothing but I think Michael Hawkins and Kyler Murray's trainer are great, but when we have an official quarterbacks coach that's on the books. It's not like Kevin Johns. He's not like an analyst. He's on the books. We have a real quarterbacks coach. Then we have a real OC. There's going to be a great change next year. And even if Michael don't get it, hey, he'll red shirt or he'll be the backup. And I would love to see him red shirt, but we don't know. We don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah, I think, but here's the difference is I know that Arbuckle knows stuff to where him and Kevin Murray, which is Kyler's dad, would be would be on the same page, and they'll be able to work whatever he needs them to work on, because he has a trust with Arbuckle, because he knows his stuff. So you can find solace in that.
I'm going to keep this a buck, and I'm going to keep this 100. They're going to have to show me next year. That's
everybody.
I'm not going to drink nobody's Kool-Aid anymore. When I start doing a podcast next year, I'm going to call it like I see it, and I'm not going to buy the hype of the spring game. I'm not going to do that anymore, because now I need they disappointed me this year. It's not BB, it's Joe John, but there's going to have to be a lot showed to me next year.
Hey, Chuck, I had those stats. Trust me, Ivan Carry-On was gonna get his some love tonight because he showed it. But
he showed it, yeah.
But
go ahead.
Why now? why now? I mean, we've had guys hurt all season. Why do you let your 6'6", 225-pound wide receiver shine today?
Mm-hmm.
Of all days.
Yeah.
Of all days.
But let me see what Toffer said. He said, as someone who was at the game and watched Arbuckle work with Hawkins, I thought Hawkins gave a great performance for a true. He look, I don't know if you guys caught this, but there was a lot of times, man, Arbuckle was tearing his damn headset off on the play calls.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
he was. I mean, because he was like, I know what he was. I couldn't read lips, but I know he was saying, "What the hell are you calling?"
Was it at Michael Hawkins, or was it at Joe John Finley?
No, at Joe John.
No, it's Joe John Finley.
Joe John.
No ifs, because he's having to encourage.
He was only coaching the quarterbacks. He was only coaching the quarterbacks during this bowl game. He was not coaching anybody else. He was only coaching the quarterbacks.
Oh,
so
I just hit my funny bone, and it ain't funny.
No, it ain't funny, and I don't know why people say that.
Yeah. But I will say this, you guys, and the chat, understand now that we're here, there's no ifs, ands, and buts about it. We're not good enough to have 18 different starters out of the alignment and be competitive in the SEC. And we can't have no OC coaching and expect to be competitive. No way, no how. I don't care what they try to sugarcoat it. We take the L. We own it. This season was just a wash. It's a perfect storm. But from tomorrow on, no more excuses. You go back to the lab and you go to work, and don't look back up.
Hey, Chuck, a question was asked. I mean, well, a question wasn't really asked. They was like, why did we go for 2? And I said that he didn't have faith in his defense. And then I said, but I like the call because it shows moxie. That's what I said. So I don't think you heard the complete of my complete answer. I was just saying the reason why I think he went for 2 is because the defense was just probably tired because the offense ain't been doing crap. So, but I said I like the call because it shows moxie. It shows that he got some big kahunas and everything. And if he would have got it, we would not be having this conversation.
Yeah, and I also think that Venables also knows defense, and he knows if the scheme that Navy was running was just not a good fit. He's not getting that good vibe that he said, look, let's go win it now. I can live with it, win, lose, or draw, but we're going to go for it. And my hat's off of him, because that's him assessing the game and realizing where he's at. He's got 56 people, no excuses. Hey, let's go win it now.
I'm like you, 6'4". If I'm going to go for 2, okay, I'm going to go trips left
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
trips left, put my 6'6" on the right hand side, 1-on-1, and lob that mug up.
Yep.
Either he gonna catch it, or it's gonna be a pass interference.
Facts.
I can live with that. Or I do a play action, have a 12 personnel, have my tight end do a zig route
Yep.
and do a play action, come back. If he do a zig route and come back out, he's gonna be the only one out there by himself. And you can throw it right to him, or the quarterback and probably will run it in. It's just a lot of things, man, that you don't
Yeah.
you pretty much handicap Michael Hawkins by. I hate shotgun formation. I hate going to the pistol. And everybody wants to go to the damn pistol. I don't know why.
Mm.
So, anyway.
Or my favorite play that will always work: the bootleg left or right.
Yeah.
Joe Montana, that mug.
No.
Mm.
I think someone said it right. Who all do we think gonna hit the portal? I think some guys gonna hit the portal and everything, but I think a lot of the guys that showed out today are gonna be back
I
because they
seen
know
that in the chat. They're thinking X-Rob is going to hit the portal.
he ain't going nowhere. He ain't going nowhere. Why go somewhere when you know you're gonna be the back for next year? They even told him that they're gonna cut his carries to prevent him from getting hurt for next year.
Yeah.
Look at my Christmas present.
Okay.
Oh, you cut.
Awesome. That'll work. That'll work.
Now I don't want to see it outside in the yard somewhere because you mad.
Mm-mm. Hey, it stayed here with me the whole time during the game, and I didn't chuck it.
Well, the offensive
what I
line
did
did good when they ran the damn ball. But
Yeah.
stop running. You don't got to run counters. Whenever you have 300-pound guys going left to right instead of forward and back, it's a disaster. You ain't got to run counter every damn time. Navy had 270-pound defensive ends and 250 and 60-pound defensive ends. You mean tell me that our 300-pound tackle can't move his butt out the way?
Come on.
But when you run a counter, he's not fast enough to do a counter. And then when that guy is blitzing at 240 or 250, he's quicker.
Facts.
So he's gonna be in that hole a little bit faster than that 300-pound guy is. So it's just gonna be a big cluster. Why we keep running? Now, when we ran the ball straight at him, we were getting 4 and 5 yards every time. I just do not believe in the counter when you ain't got to run the counter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So hopefully deft to the GT counter.
Yeah. I'm going to shout out Jesse Browning. He sent a $5 super chat.
All right, where's that? All right, here we go.
It should be up. Thanks for the streams this year, Mike. Looking forward to more next year.
Yep. There we go, right there, Duke. Thank you. Didn't even roll out Hawkins on the 2-point play.
I know.
That's what I'm talking about.
There we go.
If you roll him out, the defense has to make 2 decisions. Do I want to go up and get him? And if I do, he's going to dump it. If I don't go up, he's going to run it. But when you make it, I mean, like I say, I can sit here until I'm blue in the face. Asinine play calling. That's all it was.
Yeah.
But I just want to jump on here, man, and just jump on a few topics and everything, man. I'm going to break this game down again tomorrow. I'm going to, I take that back. My daughter's boyfriend's playing NBA game tomorrow, so I got to go to an NBA game. If I don't go to the ball game, I'll break it down again because I want to watch this game again because I watched it from work. I want to really break it down and see what happened from the first quarter until the end of the game.
Mm-hmm.
And Ace, it was BV's decision to go for 2.
Yeah. Yep.
So, well, the reason why Navy's quarterback missed a lot of guys because they don't throw the ball. They are not a passing team.
Mm-mm.
He has a total of 1,000 yards passing for the whole season. And they are 9-3, so they went 10-3. So out of 13 games, He has a total of 1,000 yards. And we all know how sorry Jackson Arnold was this year. Jackson Arnold had more passing yards than he did.
Yep.
So that tells you something. They do not throw the ball. They run the ball.
Yep.
So
at least they know who they are.
Coach, I do apologize for you and Bishop for being in my feels a little bit.
Hey man, it ain't bother me none. I got all mine out before the podcast.
I am serious though. From the spring game, I'm not putting much stock into preseason. In the early part of our schedule, it's going to have once SEC plays. That's where that's where it's going to have to be for me.
Well, no, I'm a Michigan game. It's the second game.
I forgot about that one.
Yeah, that one I'm paying attention. Whether it's the old Michigan or the current Michigan, I know that their offensive line is going to push us, and it's going to be nice to be able to not have all three cupcakes.
I agree with you, Duke.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
With Arbuckle coming in, the quarterback's coach coming in, and if Mateer wins it, we're not gonna worry about offense no more. You know what Washington problem was? They couldn't stop nobody.
Yeah.
That's the only reason why Washington went 8-4. They couldn't stop nobody. They scored a ton of points. If this defense today would have gotten 30 points, they wouldn't have gave up that many yards.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, it is what it is, man. Like I said, I'm going to get ready to go in here and eat with the wife, but I just wanted to jump on and assess some of this stuff, man. Guys, if I didn't get to your comments, I apologize and everything, man. Hold on right quick. He says, OU has been better on defense under BV, just not elite. Got to get to the elite level to win more games. Under BV, I just don't know if we will be able to land the guys that it will take to be elite. We got them.
We got them.
We got them. We just ain't played them.
Yeah,
so,
didn't see Okoye. We didn't see a lot, so I don't know all the.
I think we're decoying Okoye right now. They really don't want to show the whole card with him yet. That's just my.
If that's the case, then I could respect that. But like I said, this year is said and done. I'll WRE it tonight, Coach, and I'll get with you.
Okay. All right. Hey, man. Thank you guys for coming in, man. I appreciate it. Problem. Hey, guys, like I said, sky isn't falling. It's kind of dim, but it ain't falling and everything, man. Just chalk this season up, man, as a very disappointing one. And let's just get ready and everything, man, for the next season, man. Let's just put a lot of effort into making sure that we support them, but at the same point in time, hold them accountable. There's nothing wrong with holding people accountable. They are paid athletes now. So yes, I'm going to hold them accountable and everything when they are accountable, when they're messing up. So until then, man, horns down. Love you guys, man. And like I said, man, I'll probably get back on here tomorrow, man, with you guys, and we'll break this down a little bit more.
Sure thing, Coach.
All right, man. You guys have a wonderful night. Sooner.